Welcome back to the FM Talent Blueprint, the podcast where we explore how to shift, grow, and thrive in both work and life. I'm your host, Dawn Hendrix, President and CEO of FM Talent, and today we're diving into a game-changing topic: how to use AI in your day-to-day work and what to do with the time that it saves you. So this episode is for anyone ready to stop fearing AI and start using it to level up. So whether you're in the federal government, the commercial sector, AI is no longer a buzzword, it's a tool. And how we use it and how we manage the time it frees up can make all the difference for us. So I want to share with you a few examples of how people are actually using AI in the workplace and the impact that it's having on them. So let's start with an example of someone in the federal contracting space. So a federal contracting officer named Renee. Renee used to spend hours manually reviewing procurement documents. Then she kind of wised up and started using AI to highlight some key clauses, to flag inconsistencies, and even draft initial responses. And what she found is suddenly she had more time to do more high value tasks. So she was mentoring junior staff and she was able to lead working groups inside her agency. So her productivity didn't just increase, actually her influence in the workplace did. I have another example of someone who's a marketing manager, and we'll call him Jamal. Jamal used AI to generate campaign ideas and also to draft emails and to analyze and synthesize through customer feedback and data. And he too recognized that he had time saved and he was able to do more high value taskings as well. So he was able to launch a new customer loyalty program that he actually saw boosted retention by about 12%. And so again, not just efficiency in using the tool, but greater impact in the workplace. So the question I have for you is, how can you use AI in your day-to-day work? I've got a few practical, ways that you might consider. And some of these I'm actually using myself. So I think like drafting smarter. So use draft emails, reports, meeting notes. Now, AI is not going to be kind of a fail-proof tool, but you'll still need to edit it, but you'll start faster and it can help you have more clarity in your communication and in your actual deliverables. You can also use it to analyze faster. You can feed the data into AI tools to summarize trends, to extract insights, or to visualize patterns. You can automate repetitive taskings using AI for scheduling, reminders, or documenting or formatting documents. AI can handle the tasks so you can focus on the meaningful ones. You can use it to upskill. Use AI to explain complex topics to you, to generate training materials, to help you draft interview questions. I use AI truly as a personal assistant, like on demand. And I also use it for brainstorming. So sometimes I just need fresh ideas, and it can help me if I'm trying to come up with a name for a new initiative or a strategy or a solution. So I can feed it information, and it can help generate ideas so that I'm not just creating from white space. And then I can kind of take that and ideate it. Now that we've kind of talked about saving time, here's the next real question. What are you going to do with that time that AI gives you back? Are you going to lead a new initiative? Are you going to use that time to build deeper relationships with your clients or your colleagues? Maybe you want to learn a new skill or finally take some of that strategic risk you've been putting out. I have to just say, AI is not going to replace your value. I really see it as amplifying or revealing it. AI clears out the clutter so that your brilliance can actually shine through. And so I guess another thing that we just have to talk about in using AI is how to use it in a smart way and how to stay safe with AI. Let's talk about staying smart and safe with AI, especially in regulated work environments. So the first thing I'm going to say is check your organization's AI policies. Some agencies and companies restrict AI use, so you need to know what's allowed before you dive in. In my organization, we only use AI through the approved internal tools. So we happen to use Copilot, and team members are strictly prohibited from putting company information in any other AI platform other than the one that's provided for them inside our ecosystem. You need to protect sensitive data. Never put confidential, personal, or proprietary information into the public domain. And when we talk about public domain, we're talking about the free version of ChatGPT. These are things that are considered open source, and so you don't want to let your information get into those portals. Use AI as a co-pilot, not a co-pilot. Let AI assist, but keep human oversight, especially involving decisions of compliance, hiring, or legal matters. I also think it's best practice to kind of document your use. So if you're using AI in your workflows, keep a record of it. It really will show transparency and ultimately, I believe, can protect you. And I think finally, it's important to stay ethical and curious. AI is powerful, but we have to know it's not perfect. So keep learning, stay ethical, use it to elevate your output, not eliminate your human judgment. Because you've got to recognize AI is a tool. It is not a replacement for your critical thinking. So here's the challenge for you. Next week, pick one task that you'll automate with AI and try to think about one way that you plan to use that time that you save to increase your impact. So maybe this is writing a report or analyzing feedback or scheduling meetings, and then say to yourself, what can I do now that I couldn't do before? Because the real win in using AI isn't just saving the time, it's actually leveling up. Now, if this episode sparked new ideas or helped you think differently about AI, do me a favor and subscribe to the FM Talent Blueprint wherever you listen to podcasts. That way, you'll never miss an episode that could help you pivot, grow, and thrive. And if you know someone that's on the fence about using AI at work, share this episode with them. Let's build a future where tech empowers people, not replaces them. I want to thank you for joining me on the FM Talent Blueprint. And until next time, stay bold, stay curious, and keep pivoting.